Okay, welcome to Math 1350, Topics in Mathematics for Elementary Teachers. This is the Summer 1 session for 2019. My name is Laura Bean. I'll be the instructor for this course. My office location is on the Commerce Campus in Benyon 303A. I am available online on Mondays and Wednesdays from 1 to 3:30. And that could look however you need it to look. We could, if you need some help, we could talk over the phone, we could Skype, we could do whatever you need to do, basically. You'll just have to contact me and we'll figure out what's best for you, if you need some help during those office hours. My phone number for my office, you're more than welcome to call that, but I'm not going to be on campus on a regular basis this summer, so email is the best way to contact me, and here's my email address. You can also email me through the course online, and I try to respond within 24 hours of the email that you sent. So there is no textbook required for the course. This is an optional textbook. It is supplementary, and it goes along with what we're going over each day with our notes, but it's not required, so you do not need to buy a textbook for the course. In this course, we'll be going over basically K through 2nd, 3rd grade material, and going over all the different methods and strategies and all that sort of stuff for teaching mathematics for K through 3rd grade. Okay, so let's see, the instructional methods. So on D2L, when you log into the course, if you go to the content section, that is where everything is located for this course. So under the content section, there's going to be week 1, and then under week 1, then you can go to day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, so on and so forth. So the way I have it set up is there are 4 weeks in the course, and each week has 4 days. Okay, so there are a total of, it's basically 16 days of material, but it's 4 weeks, and then, sorry, that pen doesn't work, 4 days per week. I am not picky on how you do this course. I will open it all up at the beginning, and if you want to sit and work on it in the first couple days and finish everything, I'm more than happy for you to do that. The only thing is, I'll show you a schedule in just a second. The tests are set on a certain day, so you have to take the test on a certain day. But other than that, you can get ahead or however you want to do it. We do have due dates for assignments, and the due dates are going to be on Mondays and Wednesdays. Okay, so there's going to be videos for each day. You just have to make sure you watch the video to complete the assignment. Okay, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in just a second when we get to the homework part. So the grading for the course, participation, projects, and quizzes, that's 5%. We're not going to have any quizzes this semester, so it's just going to be participation and projects. So participation is watching the videos, like responding to the things I need you to respond to. Your homework and activities are 20% of the course. Exams, there are 2 exams in the course, and that's 50% of your material, or 50% of your grade, and then there's 1 comprehensive final exam, and that's 25% of your grade. Okay, so this whole next part of the syllabus is all technology stuff, so if you're having issues with D2L, here is the people you need to contact, or maybe some things you might need to know. Okay, so the attendance for this course, obviously you're not going anywhere, you're not showing up to class, we don't have class like meeting face-to-face, it's all online, but this course, since it's a summer course, it's only 4 weeks versus a 16-week course. So you need to plan to spend about 2 hours per day. And remember, there's only 4 days per week. So it's about 8 hours a week you need to plan on spending on this course. So those 2 hours, usually there's about an hour worth of videos, maybe an hour and a half some days, maybe a little bit less than an hour some days, and then there's an assignment each day covering the video. So it's about 2 hours per day. So I'm just kind of like giving you a heads up so that you can kind of start planning ahead, because you might work from 8 to 5 every day, and you need to know how much of you need to spend in the evenings working on it, or you might want to focus on it on the weekends or whatever. So it's about 8 hours per week you need to be spending on this course to be successful in it. Okay, so you will have homework assigned every day of the course. So 4 days a week you will have homework assigned. So 2 assignments, the first 2 assignments of the week will be due on Wednesday nights. And then the next 2 assignments will be due on Sunday nights. So I'm trying to break it up so that not everything's due like all at once, or not everything's due like the day after it's assigned. And I have an assignment sheet I'll show you in just a second. So for the week, 2 assignments are due on Wednesday, 2 assignments are due on Sunday. And I'm going to open them all up ahead of time. So if you want to, the first week, so like if you're watching this video on Monday morning, your first 2 assignments are due Wednesday, June 5th. And then the next assignments are due on Sunday night, which is June 9th. Okay. But if you wanted to go ahead and start getting ahead, you could do the next 2 assignments that we're doing on the Wednesday if you need to work on the weekends or whatever. So I'll have everything opened up, but these are the due dates. So 2 of the assignments for the week are due on Wednesday, and then the next 2 assignments are due on Sundays. Okay, so here's kind of what, this is like your weekly checklist you're going to have. So this is week 1's checklist. You can print this off under the content section. You're watching this video, so you can check that off if you're already watching this video. Action assignment, which I'll go over in just a second, and that's due Wednesday night. There's a note sheet to go along with the lectures. There's not always note sheets, but some days there are. So there's a note sheet, and then there's 2 lectures to watch, or 2 videos. It's 1 lecture split into 2 different videos, and then there's 1 homework assignment, and that's the due date for it. Day 2, note sheets. There is week 1, day 2, part 2, homework assignment, and then also starting on the manipulatives project. It's due later on, but it's going to, and I'll explain that a little bit more later on. Day 3, we're printing note sheets. You have a few videos this day. There's part 1 video, part 2 video, basis, place value. So that's 4 videos this day and a homework assignment. Day 4, there are 3 different note sheets to print, and then there are 2 different videos to watch, and then 1 homework assignment. Okay, so you will have this every week. It'll show you everything you need to do for that week. Again, day 1 and day 2 will be due on Wednesday night at midnight. Day 3 and day 4 will be due on Sunday night at midnight. Okay, so the introduction assignment, your first assignment for this course, which will be due on Wednesday, June 5th at midnight. Okay, so there's a few parts of this. You're going to introduce yourself. You're going to tell your name, tell like what city you live in, what your major is, what your plans for teaching, anything else you want me to know about the course, about anything, just anything you need me to know. Okay, and then the other part of this introduction is scheduling your exams for this class. Okay, so if you'll go back to the syllabus, the exams for this class are face-to-face exams. So there's actually 2 scheduled exams and then a comprehensive final exam. So the exams are face-to-face because it's a department policy, so you have to take the exams face-to-face. You cannot take them online, but there are some options on how you can take them face-to-face. So here are 3 exam days. So exam number 1, the testing window is June 13th and 14th, so that's a Thursday and Friday. Exam 2, June 27th, 28th, again Thursday and Friday, and then your final exam is July 2nd and July 3rd, and I believe that is a Tuesday and Wednesday. I'm trying to check real fast on my calendar. I'm pretty sure that's a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Yes, Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay, so your options for taking the exams. If you would like to come to Commerce and take the exam in Commerce, this right here is your options for taking the exam in Commerce, Texas. Okay, you will take them at the Academic Testing Center. The Academic Testing Center is located in the Social Science Building, or it's also called the Ferguson Building, room 308. There is no fee. You do not have to pay for this test. You just show up for the test, and your test will be waiting there for you. Okay, and here are the times that they're open. So for exam 1, here's the times that they're open. This is exam number 1. June 13th is from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The 14th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. For exam 2, June 27th, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., June 28th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., and then this is for the final exam. Tuesday and Wednesday, they're both open 10 to 6. Okay, so that's if you want to come to Commerce to take your exams. If you live too far away from Commerce or you do not want to come to Commerce to take your exams, you can take it at a different testing center. So I've had students take them all over the place at different testing centers. You just have to find what testing center you want to take it at. So it has to be a certified testing center. Lots of universities have them, but usually have to pay a fee for them. So just kind of heads up, it's usually like a $25, $30 fee that you have to pay for the testing center. I'll send your exam over. They'll send it back to me, but it should be waiting for you there. But the thing is, we have to get this taken care of now because your first exam has to be scheduled on either June 13th or 14th. So if you're going to take them at a different testing center, you have to tell me the place, the date you're going to take the exam, and the time. You'll have to call and make an appointment to schedule a time for it. So it doesn't matter to me what time you take the exam. I just need it to be on these dates. It cannot be taken after this. It can't be taken before this. It has to be these dates. Okay, so please let me know if you have any questions about scheduling your exams. But that's this introduction assignment is super, super important that I get these all scheduled so that I can make sure your exams go to where they need to go to. Okay, so 2 main things you're doing on this assignment: you're giving some information about yourself, and then you're also telling me when and where you're taking your exams for the course. Okay. The other thing, if you'll notice at the bottom, it says please submit as a PDF. All of your assignments will be submitted as a PDF for this course. It can't be submitted as a JPEG. It can't be submitted as any other type of image document. It has to be a PDF because it takes a lot of data and a lot of ink to print anything other than a PDF. So I'm going to show you a couple ways to do this. If you are typing it up in a Word document, if you're doing it in a Word document, all you have to do is save as, and then at the bottom of the save as menu, there's a drop down menu, and you just want to save it as a .pdf, and that'll save it as a PDF document. Okay, if you are writing your assignments out on pencil and paper, and you need to take a picture of them on your phone, there is an app called Cam Scanner. There are lots of apps for this. This is just the one I use, so I'm going to show you. It's called Cam Scanner, CAMSCANNER. So Cam Scanner, and it looks like this with a little CS. And if you click on it, this is all the different documents I've taken, I've converted. So if you click on the camera, it gives you the option of how you, if you want to do a single, a batch. There's lots. I usually use the single or batch. So if I'm just taking a picture of one paper, I have single. So I'm going to take a picture of this paper right here. So let me zoom out real fast and take a picture. So here's my picture I took, and it lets you crop it. So you might want to crop your hand out of it. You may need to, I would probably need to retake this to get my hand out of it. But once you have it cropped how you want it to, I'd really prefer you to get all the outside stuff out because that prints with black ink with our printer, and it just uses up so much ink. So if you'll crop it down to just the paper, and then it makes it nice and pretty, and then you can send it, you can email it to yourself. So this check mark. Oh, wait, get out of that. So now I have the option at the bottom here to email, and I want to email a PDF. So I click on PDF, and I'm just going to do the original size, and then I can email it to myself, and I have this now as a PDF document. So that's what you do if you have just one document to send. Okay, so let me delete that. If you have 2 documents to send, what you're going to do is or more than one document. It's really annoying for you to have to upload 6 different PDF documents, and it's also annoying for the paper grader and me to upload 6 PDF documents and print them out and then have to send them back in. So if you'll just do it as one, and the way you do is click on batch. So what you're going to do is you take your pictures. So here's my first picture. So it has one picture there, and I'm going to take another picture. So I have 2 pictures here. So if I click on those 2 pictures, I can now go in and crop them. So this bottom button on the bottom right hand corner is crop, and so I can bring it down and get all that extra junk out of there. So that's one. And then let me crop this one. Same thing. Just get all the extra stuff out. And then, so now it's cropped. I go back to camera and I press finish. And now this is one PDF document now. That's the same picture because I just took a picture of this page or whatever. But I have 2 different images, and then I email it to myself, PDF, original size, and now it's one PDF document, but it's 2 pages. Okay, so this is one app that does this. There are plenty of apps. I don't really care how you do it, just as long as when I open up this PDF document, it looks like just paper. Like, I don't want to see, like, you holding the paper. I mean, if your finger gets in it, it's not a big deal, or if a shadow. But it needs to be, like, a clean PDF document, like a clean paper that I can print off. Okay? So, this is 2 options. You may also have a printer that you can scan things in on. That works fine also. It doesn't matter how you do it. Here's 2 options on how to get a PDF document, but everything needs to be submitted as a PDF document, no matter what. Okay? So, if I go back through this, let's see. We talked about the homework. There's not going to be any quizzes in the course. It's just too quick to get a quiz in. There will be a project, a manipulative project, and we'll talk about that more later on. Exams and final exam are both face-to-face, and I'll give you a little bit more information as we get closer to that. And the last thing is, this is kind of the schedule or the outline of what we're planning on doing each week and what we're covering each week. So that is what to plan for the course. Okay. Last thing in this video, I wanted to give you an option. I like using Remind 101, and this is a great option for your classroom in the future. If you're teaching like elementary school students, then it's great for your parents. If you're going to teach like middle school or high school students, it's great to use with your students. It's just an app that you can use that you can like send out a text to students and parents without having to know everybody's phone number. Okay, so I've created, nope, that's not it. Sorry. I've created a course on Remind 101, and this is how you join the course. So what you would do with your cell phone is the phone number that you're texting is 81010. Let me zoom in on this so you can see a little bit better. And then, sorry, that light's kind of getting in the way. And then the message you're sending is the @ math 13517. And once you send that text message, it'll reply saying you have been added to this Math 1351 summer course. And that's the text message, like responding to that text message is a way that you can text me throughout the course. So this is really helpful, like if for some reason you go to take your exam for the course, and let me go ahead and put that back up so you can, if you still need it. But this is really helpful if you go to like take your exam for the course and for some reason the person at the testing center doesn't have your exam. Like if you send me an email right then, I might not get that email till 5 hours later, and that's really frustrating. So this has been really, really helpful in situations like that. Or you can ask me questions about your homework or ask me questions about anything for the course, and I'm more than happy to respond. I usually have like my phone or like my watch with me. So I usually respond, within 5-10 minutes, usually pretty immediate, or for sure by the end of the day. I do have 4 kids at home this summer, so it may take a little bit later. But if it's something like urgent, like the testing center doesn't have my test, like I'll drop everything and go figure that out at that exact moment. So you do not have to enroll in the course with this Remind 101. And you don't even have to have the app. All you have to do is just send this message in, and then that's the phone number you can text me through. So you don't have to do this, but it's a really great option for immediate responses from me instead of having to wait for, like the 24-hour period so that I can respond to your email. Okay, so that is covering everything for the course. I'm very excited about the semester. I am more than happy to answer any emails or any questions that you have for me. My biggest encouragement is you got to watch these videos and you got to do your homework. If you watch the videos and do your homework, you should be fine for the course. Your exams look pretty much exactly like your homework assignments. There's nothing on exam that's not on a homework assignment or in a video. But if you're not watching the videos, you're not going to be successful in the course. So just make sure you're watching the videos. Make sure you are completing the homework assignments, going through the checklist, and you should be doing great with the course. So if you have any questions, please email me.